Chinatown in Montreal. We are reviewing the 135mm f3.4 Apo lens from Leica. This is one of their 3 lenses in their current lineup, 75, 90, and 135 in the telephoto range. We're going to review this lens and see their merits.
红叶上红梅开呀，千里冰霜脚下踩。三角严寒，何所居？一片南溪向阳开，向阳开。红梅花儿开，朵朵放光彩。昂首怒放花万朵，香飘于天外。
This lens got aspherical surfaces, apochromatic correction. It is one of the beautiful lenses that Leica makes, almost to the point that is so sharp and crisp, clear, that makes all the Far Eastern lenses that have been in the market as DSLR lenses put to shame in sharpness. But you know what's sad about it? Things go forward. Leica has been going backwards. How is that? Well, Leica has been producing 135 for quite a bit of time. They had 4.0, they had 2.8, but now 3.4. It's impossible to use this lens. Interior space, very stark, there is no light. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot people in the park? You're going to use this lens to do sneak up shots? This is not what this lens should be. This lens should be f2.0 like most of the DSLR manufacturers that went up to 2.0, so that you can use it indoors to actually capture photography of concerts, of spaces where you would want to use this and you cannot get close to your subject. Well, sadly, this is one lens only good for the exterior environment, unless you push up the ISO, which destroys the picture. So all the sharpness, all the beauty is gone through the drain. That is why this lens, with its long pointing structure, is a disappointment in the telephoto lenses.
红叶上红梅开呀，千里冰霜脚下踩。三角严寒，何所居？一片南溪向阳开，向阳开。红梅花儿开，朵朵放光彩。昂首怒放花万朵，香飘于。
Yes. Well, this lens is the longest telephoto lens Leica makes. And its 49mm size allows the filter to be kind of small. What should have happened, this should have been fatter to gather more light. It should have had a more stocky look so that it doesn't attract attention. This long lens attracts a lot of attention. Leica did make the 180, which is a beautiful long lens, but apparently those days are long gone, and we have to make do with 135mm. The good thing about this, it has this hood extension, which allows the flares to be diminished considerably. The accuracy of the photos is amazing. The crispness You could count the pimples on someone's face if you get accurate focus. But as I said, it's sharp, but clinical to the degree that makes the Far Eastern lenses put to shame.
红梅花儿开，朵朵放光彩。昂首怒放花万朵，香飘云天外。欢喜百花齐开放。
You know, I'm fond of telephoto lenses. Telephoto lenses gives you distance where you can photograph people in their natural state without being them aware of your existence and presence. This lens allows you that. 135mm is a very good distance. At 40 feet or 20 feet, you are going to be able to capture photographs in great accuracy. What I find missing in this lens is that Leica look that has its very, very special rendering of colors. The colors are accurate and the sharpness is there. There is no denying of that. But what makes this lens unique beyond all other lenses is its compact, solid build and the way it renders pictures. Because if you look at this lens, it is many times more expensive than the previous lenses Leica used to produce. So much so, it is 8 times more than one of their lenses. And why? Well, because this lens is apochromatically corrected. Well, I would say that may be a good thing. The MFT charts may speak beautiful numbers, but at 3.4, f3.4, it makes it virtually useless indoors. And that's the sad part about it. What I would love to see from Leica is an f2 lens like all the big manufacturers have been producing. Something that's short and stocky, that can deliver results without having to attract attention with this long protrusion. Beyond that, it is nice, solid, compact, designed so nice for the hands of a woman. See, it's tiny and long, 49mm. I would have wanted to see this at 55 or 60, like the way Noctilux is. Well, life is not perfect, and we have to make do with what is available. This lens is about 1 pound or 456 grams, and it has 5 elements in 4 groups, which makes it a good lens. But beyond that, the lightweight, it is a telephoto lens, and there is no denying of it. What is good has been that this lens comes with a know-how, a heritage, and it allows you to capture photographs with the viewfinder without the need to have this or attachments of extra viewfinders. I like to use this because my pictures need to be accurate and in sharp focus. This is when this lens actually sings. This is the lens you would want to take wedding photographs with. This is the lens you want to use when you want to do high school portraits. This is it. This is the one that makes birthday parties special. This is the one that you will take home and show to your friends. He says, look at this lens. Well, considering the costs of DSLR lenses at f2, this is way, way, way more expensive. Does it justify the price? Well, if you don't need it, and if you're not into wedding photography, don't even touch it.
香飘云天外，欢喜百花齐开放，高歌欢庆新春来，新春来，黄梅花儿开，朵朵放光彩，昂首怒放花。
People ask me often what telephoto lens they should get, the 90, 75 or 134. I'll say, if you're gonna use and you must have a telephoto lens, 75mm will probably suit your needs best if you're not in the need to have much space between the subject and yourself. Beyond that, most preferred lens probably is a 90mm, known as the portrait lens. But in my personal point of view, there are many other lenses in the market, especially from manufacturers from Germany, that have 85mm at f2 for a far cheaper price, which we will compare the results of this lens compared to that to see how they compete with one another. And if you do have any comments or would you like to write to us to review other lenses, please do so. And more importantly, let other people know about our website so we can bring you better information, independent reviews, and more importantly, great
红叶上红梅开呀，千里冰霜脚下踩，三角严寒何所居，一片丹心向阳开，向阳开，红梅花儿开，朵朵放光彩，昂首怒放花万朵，香飘云天外，欢喜百花齐